Hello. Today what I'm going to do is go over the December 2023 Apocabox. It is January 1st, 2024, so Happy New Year. I wish you all the best during this year. Now I have the contents in my backpack here. We're going to go over those, and then I'm going to do a part 2 where you can check out how I use some of this gear in the box this month. So I'm going to open up my backpack, and first off, what I have in here is a saw blade. So I'm going to take this out first, just going to set it on the ground for now, and we're going to grab the contents list right here. December 2023. First item on the list is the takedown pack pole. Right here. I've actually put a little bit of line on here because I'm going to show you how it works later. Not fishing, but show you how to set it up and such. But that's your pack pole. It's meant to throw in a pack, use over the side of a boat, use ice fishing. I could see me using this in a small stream where I can hand cast it and such. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So we'll get to that later. What this says is inspired by ice fishers who use small reactive fishing poles. We've worked with the skilled craftsmen at Reptile Tool Works to develop a small, lightweight takedown fishing pole that is perfect for any backpack. It's inspired by one I saw in a museum in Michigan while on vacation. In my opinion, this is one of the coolest little pack poles I've ever seen, and I hope you appreciate the design and the functionality as much as I do. When testing this design, I reeled in countless fish this summer. So, very cool. Like I said, the next video, part 2, you'll see how this actually sets up. Next on the list, it's called Mountain Man Money. Packaged and provided by our friends at Sage to Sawtooth Bushcraft in Idaho, this pack of Mountain Man Money could be worth its weight in gold one day. It's perfect addition to any bug out or any day pack. Save your socks, shirts, and pockets. These pellets expand with a little bit of water to create a moist towelette that can be used as toilet paper or a wet wipe. So they gave you, I've used these before. You add a little water to them and they expand and such, and they become a wet wipe. Or you could use them as toilet paper and such. They give you a total of 14. There is 7 in this waterproof container and 7 free. So I can use this in my pack, and then if I need more I can add to it since he gave us extra. So that's kind of cool. These do come in handy, especially, I mean, even if you're gutting a fish or whatever and you want to wash your hands, these can be handy. What I love about the Apocabox is it also teaches you skills that you can practice and learn. This is how to make a buck saw. Now this is made by Hutch Hutchin, and it goes over, with pictures and so on and so forth, and it's just a complete book on how to make a buck saw or a bow saw. Now I have seen people make, on different videos, buck saws and bow saws and such. And I've made a few bow saws myself. But I have not attempted to make one of the buck saws yet because I'm simple and effective. I usually make a bow saw. That is why he included a 24-inch buck saw or bow saw blade. So that is really cool. Because what he says here is I have to read the whole thing because I can't find the part. Your guide to the Apocabox Skills Challenge this month is brought to you by my friend and fellow outdoor instructor Hutch Hutchin from Colorado. He has written and published what I consider to be one of the absolutely best manuals on the market for making a takedown bow saw. Whether in the shop or in the woods, this guide has a bow saw designed for everyone. Hutch details about notching and harvesting materials is second to none, and I can't wait to see the saw that you build us and using his tips and tricks in this fantastic 118-page guidebook. So then it says the 24-inch bucksaw blade. I couldn't in good conscience send you an awesome book about making bucksaws and leave you hanging without materials. So I've included a 24-inch bow saw blade to help you get started. So that's why it's there. And like I said, part 2, I'll do a quick bow saw just to show you a simple way, and you know, they can be very effective. A lot of people just carry a blade and then they create one out in the bush, because that is what you're going to use for getting your big firewood and such. I mean, I have this for projects and such, but for firewood, I want a saw. I want a buck saw or a bow saw. Speaking of saws, how about a pocket-friendly micro saw with a multi-material blade? That's the EDC Pocket Saw. It's small but mighty. The red blade makes it easy to find, and it folds up safely to stow away in a pack or pocket. We designed these in-house ourselves, and you're the first to get one. Use this saw to buzz through metal, PVC, plastic, and wood. So that is right here. It's made with a Kydex, and it's almost like a hacksaw blade. So this is either come out of a sawzall, probably a sawzall blade, or a jigsaw blade. But very cool. And yes, that would cut through PVC and so on, the smaller such. But I could use this out here for little wood projects and such as well. But it's got like a hacksaw blade on it. So you have to remember it's a fine-tooth saw. But being a fine-tooth saw, it is multi-purpose. Next on the list is active skin repair. What this says is active skin repair spray is a medical grade treatment for everyday wound care and skin repair. It is simple to use, multifunctional, and helps support the body's natural healing process. Active spray works on minor wounds, cuts, scrapes, sunburns, normal burns, chafing, rashes, insect bites, and other skin irritations. For the first time, this regenerative technology allows you to externally treat everyday skin damage using the same molecule that your body uses internally. It also says because the product is natural and non-toxic, it is safe to use around the head, eyes, mouth, and ears. So this here, maybe something you want to put in a kit. You get a scratch or something, spray it on, and it's supposed to help speed up the process of healing. Lastly is this DrawPouch. And what this says is made in Wheeling, West Virginia by Apocabox. These drawstring ditty bags are the perfect weather-resistant pouches to store and protect your gear. Made from 7-ounce waxed canvas, these bags are built to last for years of hard use indoors or out. If you like waxed canvas as much as I do, this new pouch will be one of your newest favorite pieces of kit. So these little bags like this, they're great. I put a lot of different items in them. In my backpacks, I usually have things separated out in bags, just so it's easy to find. I don't, color code them or anything like that. But I know that this one here, if I put something in it, it's going to be different than another bag, and I know what's in there. So it keeps everything all in one area, and I can just take it out, and okay, that's the bag I need. That's the way I store things in my backpacks, and it works for me. So that is the contents this month. Now I'm going to just show you some additions, pieces of paper and writings and such that he added. So he also sent a Christmas card, and it has their signatures all on the back, which is rather cool. Merry Christmas, and I hope you had a good one, Creek. And also, outdoor core. Learn outdoor skills online. Little thing about that. And Mountain Man money. So it also tells about that, tells where the website is, and so on. So he added this, but there's something that I'm really excited about that he added as well. This here I got excited about. This is the Twisted Bird Snare. And this is meant to go inside of a binder. And it shows how to set up the Twisted Bird Snare, how it works, and so on and so forth on these few sheets. And I was very excited about that because now I can actually try this and such. I've got a couple ways to do things, different traps and such. And I've never tried this one. So that's and it's simple, very simple design. And I love that. So going to be able to give that a try. And this knowledge is power. And you can never have too much knowledge, in my opinion. So I did enjoy this month, Apocabox. It's not a whole lot of gear in there, but there's a lot of skills that I can do, and I will enjoy. So I'm very happy with that, because knowledge to me is far more important than a lot of gear that I may not use. I've got gear, and they provided the gear to do the projects we need, and that's what's important. I really am enjoying this box. Join me in part 2.